Ready or not, here I come. I got the ball. Hi, I'm Julie. I love to play games, any game. Different games have different rules. You gotta know the rules, so it's fair and you stay safe. One time, this girl wanted me to play a game with matches, but I said, no, that's not a safe game. And then I told my mom. I learned that rule in school. Never play with fire. And you should say no and tell a grown-up. My mom says I'm really good at remembering stuff about rules. Like this one time, my neighbor Eric asked me to go for ice cream. Yay, I said. Eric lives right next to us, and he's really fun. He helps us with the groceries. Sometimes he plays games with me outside. When Eric asked me to go for ice cream, I remembered the rule about always asking my mom before I go anywhere. That keeps me safe. This time, Mom said, "It's dinner time and ice cream will ruin your appetite." I was sad because I sure wanted ice cream. Last week at school, our teacher told us about another rule, the touching rule. First, we talked about our private body parts, and some kids laughed. She said we all had them just like hands and knees. Then we talked about secrets. The teacher said, "Now remember, a bigger person should never touch your private body parts except to keep you healthy. If someone tries to break this rule, say words that mean no, and tell your mom or dad or another grown-up. Never keep secrets about touching." "Joey, can you tell us the touching rule?" asked the teacher. "Yes," said Joey. "Never keep secrets about touching, and a bigger person should never touch your private body parts except to keep us healthy," the teacher finished. When I got home, I thought about the touching rule. "Mom, do you know what healthy means?" I asked. "Well, Julie, you wash your hands before dinner to keep you healthy. Clean hands don't have germs to make you sick," she said. "Now I have to change your baby brother's diaper. Would you like to help?" While I was watching my mom and my baby brother Sammy, I thought, Mom's wiping Sammy's bottom. That's a private body part. Is it okay? Yes, Mom's touching his bottom to keep him healthy. The next day at school, I told the teacher I had something to tell her about the touching rule. "Yes, Julie?" she said. "Well, when my mom wipes my baby brother's bottom, she does it to keep him healthy." Lots of kids were smiling because they have baby brothers and sisters at home too. "That's right, Julie. That's one of the times it's okay for a bigger person to touch your private body parts. Babies need help in keeping healthy, don't they?" said the teacher. After that, I felt better about the touching rule. The next day, my mom said, "Julie, today we are going to the doctor's for your well visit." When Dr. Carter said he was going to listen to my heart, I thought, uh-oh, that means he'll have to lift up my shirt and touch a private body part. "Dr. Carter, do you really have to listen to my heart?" I was hoping he'd change his mind. "Yes, Julie. I need to make sure your heart and breathing sound healthy. That's my job, to keep you healthy." Then I thought, he's going to touch my private body part, and he's bigger than me. But he's doing it to keep me healthy, so it doesn't break the touching rule. You know how I said I was pretty good at remembering stuff? Let me tell you about the very next weekend. "Julie, Eric is your babysitter tonight. Be sure to help him out," said my mom. Eric was my favorite babysitter. After we put Sammy to bed, Eric and I played games, lots of games. Then he said, "Do you want to play a really fun game?" "Yeah." I thought he meant a card game, but he didn't. "It's a secret game, and if you promise not to tell, I'll get you some ice cream." I was excited. "What's the game?" I asked. "I'll put my hand down your pants, and then you do the same to me, okay? It won't hurt at all, and no one will know because it will be our special secret," he said. I felt kind of mixed up. I didn't really want him to put his hand down my pants, but I kept thinking how much I wanted ice cream. Then I remembered what my teacher said. A bigger person should never touch your private body parts except to keep you healthy. And I thought, this game doesn't make me healthy. It's not okay. So I said, no, I don't want to play that game with you. Come on, Julie, don't be afraid. I'm your friend, right? He said. No, that game breaks the touching rule, I said. Then Eric looked scared and said I could still have ice cream if I promised not to tell anyone. I told Eric I was going to bed and I went into my room. But later that night, I did tell my mom about the game Eric wanted to play. I knew that keeping secrets about touching is not okay. Julie, you're my brave girl, my mom said, and she hugged me. You were right to say no. I am so glad you told me about it. I won't let Eric babysit you again. You know, I think every kid should learn that touching rule.